102 say we are going back to recording in progress.
There's a fuel.
Fuel has become fuel. Yeah?
It's 6,000 now.
Money I got me staying at 6,900. We are all fueled. Woo!
We're going back to online.
We are going back to recording in progress.
I can't hear you. Yes. Please mute your mic.
We are going back, man. The good thing for you, though, with Rubis, we are giving 200
shilling less
off every liter.
Yep.
Off every liter, guys. If
so as of Rubis, yes. We are still in 5K.
Are we missing anyone joining us at our headquarters? For us, we are still
Let's
there.
meet here.
Yeah, let's meet there.
Yeah.
That's what we are still doing for us at Rubis. Guys, 200 shillings.
Off every liter of fuel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Card application.rubisuganda.com.
Yeah. But you see, people also don't listen to advice because now we're advising people. We advised them long ago. They refused. Now is when they are going to start running. Yeah?
So please go and sort it out. Kubanga, anytime. We are doing all we can to make sure that you are not recording in progress. You know, I was doing a wedding of a really dope couple, and I think they're going to do so well.
All right.
Yeah. And everyone was giving advice, like, you know, God before anyone, you know. All those things. And I wondered for you, babe, have you ever gotten any advice, marriage advice? And in the past 10 years, in fact, you tested it.
Oh, dear.
And I was like, by the way,
wait
it is.
But again, the one, it was so even embarrassing. It was, I don't know, and it was that Senga-ish advice. So they were telling us, you know, when your man is leaving the house, make sure everything of his is pressed. His shirt is pressed, he has food, he has juice, he has something to drink, he has breakfast, he has lunch, as in just
sort your man out.
Sort your man that by the time he leaves,
he has eaten food and he has eaten food. Honey, Shiba has a song called Avaya Kuse. Sonowanga Avaya Kuse. Simuleka Obumpwanchi Mpwanchi. Obumulinde Yomuzikava. Honey, a man has to eat. Get a mass.
Guy, go. We finished honeymoon. You're about to go back to work. The teacher works at 4 a.m. That means I needed to wake up at what time?
At 3.
At 3. Guy start. Cooking, ring in the kitchen. So spans. Now.
You were there on the man. You're like, my dream. I want to be a good wife.
Mr. Mulondo, you came, and this thing happened for like a week. You came, picked out another cloth altogether. Even when I asked you, what are you going to wear tomorrow? You're like, this is what I'm going to wear tomorrow. But you'd wake up and pick something else to wear.
Are you serious?
Then after that, I would be there and I'm like, babe, let's have breakfast. Call you. But man, the time has reached for me to go to the station.
Who eats
breakfast at 4 a.m.? No.
Please.
Then I'm like, it's okay, I've packed for you. You'd pack, then I would come back and find it in the evening. The same place I put the katogo. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not like Benjamin Rukwenje. He eats all his breakfast in traffic. But for me, I don't experience traffic.
Honey, I bought for you those bags with coolers, with bottles, Mr. Mulondo, I would find them there for a period of a week. So one day,
I remember when you used to pack lunch.
Thank you.
I'm like, bruh. First of
in
all,
a flask nicely,
yes,
that it will be warm. Now
I had to go for 1 week, like even at work.
Honey, you didn't eat.
Even at work,
Honey,
guys of minibus were like, Mwami Mulondo, we serve breakfast here.
I
And I
did.
ate for 1 week.
For 1 week.
Mm.
Then one day you came and told me. I was there again 3 a.m. kukutaring. The sauce was you came to the kitchen and asked me, Manuela, what's this? What's going on? I said, honey, I'm cooking for your breakfast. I think the breakfast which you see just happens on its own. Me, I'm cooking the breakfast for tomorrow. For you today. You looked at me and told me, Manuela, I would rather have you than this.
I'd rather eat you. What in India?
I was like, yo. Another one. And they told us, I swear, for me, I have a lot of advice. As you know, they advise us women.
Yeah, you guys are advised from the day you get confirmation.
They tell us, Manuela, when there is going to be a function at your husband's place, make sure you are there. Yeah? You have to own the area code. You have to be there when they are cutting tomatoes. You are cutting the onions. When they are cutting this, you are in the mix. Songa, one day there is Christmas at your home. You know how you guys rotate Christmas?
Yes.
Now we have Christmas at your mom's house.
Yes.
So of course I wake up in the morning, dressing up my long dress. Yeah? Oh, that was also another advice they told us which didn't work for me. Dressing up my long dress. I get up. You switch on the light, and after all I've been making noise getting what to wear. You're like, what are you doing? I said, honey, it's Christmas, you know, I have to go to your mom's house to cook. You looked at me, you told me, Manuel, why would you do that? Honey, they'll talk about me badly, that I didn't go. But he was, Brian, you're like, whether you go or you don't, you will be talked about. So you choose. Either they talk about you when you are in tomatoes, or when you are in my bed. I removed the clothes quickly.
Choose which side they will talk about you. Because they'll still say, even if you come and cook, they'll say, kawana bambi kafumba nyo.
Naye.
Naye da. Kalimu oluzungu. She has some kazungu inside there. Yes.
One day I go in a long dress to your family. Your sister looks at me and tells me, what's that good dress you've come with? First here we know you as Muzungu. Hey. So we already know what you're going to say.
My family knows you as a stylish chick. Chokoze.
Oh, wow.
And so all that advice has jammed.
Yeah, it has.
For you.
It didn't work for me. I have more, but let me just give you an opportunity to talk because I have a lot.
I don't even know what advice like they gave me. You know, most guys, we listen, like you listen to your fellow boy, and you're like, this guy is a hard guy. When I grow up, I want to be like him. Okay, there's a guy who told me like, assure that chick.
Show her who's boss.
Excuse me, Mulondo. No, you need to have a spine. You need to have a spine, Mr. Mulondo. I said spine? Me? She gonna know who the actual spine is.
Oh my God.
I remember that day, I was out. I was out and, you know, I was having fun, a party with my guys. So of course as guys, you know that at home people are not happy. So you decide to leave. So I'm like, but guy, I gotta wrap it up, gotta go back home. And the guy looked at me and is like, Mulondo, you have curfew? I'm like, no, I don't have curfew. Sure, who has curfew? No Quakers. So I'm like, no, I don't have curfew. And then the guy's like, man, tell that babe, assure her. You are the grandmaster flex. I'm like,
Yeah?
Manuela, do you know what you told me?
No.
You told me, you sent me a message and you told me, when it clocks 3 a.m., stay where you are. Nengamba, we kankulageko. So I told you, I replied, and I said, never ever give me ultimatums.
All right.
Oh, and I showed it to my guy. I'm like, Ondaba. I'm like, I'm a hard guy. He's also a hard guy. One for the road. We do one for the road. We want cement. So I call you. I'm like, hello, I'm on my way back. You just switched me off. When I came, I called you. I'm like, I'm outside the gate. Actually, had a guy. Yeah. Then you looked at me. You came and opened. You looked at me. Then you walked to the bed. You sit on the bed. You look at me and say, Mr. Mulondo, you need to decide whether you're going to be a party animal or my husband. The wedding you went to MC ended at 10.
What are you doing?
What are you still doing outside?
At 3 a.m.
The Holy Spirit came over me. And I said, I can see, said the blind man. Kati Ndaba.
3 a.m. is for thieves. So husbands who enter homes at 3 a.m., are you a thief? Are you a thief? Decide. So that we know that for Wafe, he went to work. That's why he's not out. He's working. That's what he's doing out at 3 a.m. Are we together?
Or you mubi.
Or you are a mubi. Then we know that you are working. So that we relax. Hey, we know he's working for our family. Ye mubi. Ye what you But now I tell you, come home.
Banange honey, the Holy Spirit engulfed me. You remember that time when Jesus asked, who touched me? That's what I felt. I said, the morning day, I will never ever go out at 3 a.m. unless I'm with Madame.
I don't know why men just disturb women
that,
who pray. And men who disturb women who pray.
And I'm telling you, I've never listened to that guy again.